Winners don't say that they won. Other people say it for them.
Come on, bounce, bounce, come on, bounce.
What is wrong with this guy Nick Cannon, man? What do you think you are doing trying to respond to Eminem, bro? Literally, that's the reason why I'm back on here. Literally because Nick Cannon thinks he can rap now. Oh my days. I mean, I've heard the tracks, the 2 tracks, and I'm just like, bruv, don't you remember when your people said this?
This is Nick Cannon's new rap name.
Ooh, ooh. Ha, ha, ha. Whoa! What is MC? Please stop.
Anyway, Crypt is a YouTuber, he's a rapper, he's a really fast rapper, you should check him out. I really like his work, and hopefully I could work with him one day, I don't know. But yeah, Nick Cannon is the reason why I'm back on here, because I need to vent mine. Nick, where did you think that you was going to compete with Eminem in this, bro? Like, what did you think you're getting into? Obviously, I know you're trying to get people back onto your show and stuff, but bro, have you forgotten when your people said this?
What is MC? Come on, bruh. What is MC? Never again.
How can they call you MC? Please stop. Oh my goodness. MC never again. No. Anyway, back to the video again. Crypt has just done a breakdown of everything wrong with Nick Cannon's Pray For Him, Eminem this. Yeah? We'll get into it. But before we get into it, please like, subscribe and share. It really helps me out, and it gives me the motivation to keep doing this, and yeah, I just need to earn a bit more. Anyway, let's get into it.
Now we gotta pray for him. Marshall.
Nick says Eminem's name and a tone from an iconic scene from a movie The Warriors, as seen in this clip from a taping of Wild 'N Out.
Marshall, come out and play.
Before Crypt does his breakdown of this moment, yeah, Nick Cannon, the people that are in your audience have already paid to be there, bro. You don't need to force them to do this. Like, who asked you to help to get them to help you do this? They've already paid. They're there. Like, they're there to have fun. They're not listening to you. You're not a good rapper, bro. As your people have said this about you.
What is MC? Why you keep doing this? What is MC? We don't want to hear that.
And also, come on now. Really? Anyway, let's hear what Crypt has to say.
Side note, the quote is come out to play, not come out and play, and I gotta give a sin for fucking that one up.
Warriors, come out to play.
But in this movie, the guy that Nick Cannon is pretending to be, Luther, is the biggest piece of shit. He literally shoots one of the most beloved characters of the entire film, Cyrus, who is trying to bring together all the gangs of New York to fight against the police. He then blames the shooting of Cyrus on another gang, the Warriors, gets the leader of that gang killed, and then throughout the entire film has the rest of the gangs trying to hunt down the Warriors for something that he did. And at the end of the film, everybody finds out that Luther is the one that killed Cyrus anyway. When they asked him, he said he just fucking did it because he could. They end up brutally murdering him, and the Warriors are let go free, so he picked a horrible character to represent here.
Oh my days, Nick! Even your research was crap. The research was rubbish, bro. Like, literally. Come on, man. You could have done better than that. The precedent wasn't good. Anyway.
Wait.
Nick had a second track fully prepared before even releasing the first track, but acts like his crew sat around waiting for a response from Eminem, and when they didn't get it, said, fuck it, let's hop back in the booth for some more You're Old and gun bars. Also, this side...
I would have loved for Eminem to drop his track. Even though I know he's not going to, man. He does. Come on. But even after this, you can replay his track with Fat Joe and you will still beat them from the lyrics on that track. But anyway, bro, you had a second track ready. Like, who the hell does that? Who the hell gets a second track ready to respond to the next diss track when, bro, you didn't even wait for them to respond yet. Anyway.
And clearly says no recording the monitors, and the monitors being recorded right behind Nick, so fuck you.
Lord forgive us, I know that it's kinda wrong for 5 brothers this talented to be on one song.
5? I'll let Charlie Hitman and
Honestly, what the first time I heard this track, I heard it before this, but the first time I heard this track, I'm just like, why is Charlie Clips on this track, bro? Why is he on this track? Like, he's too good to be on this track. Honestly, Charlie Clips, he was my favorite battle rapper. Because this guy's got I think he had the best wordplay in the URL. Ultimate Rap League, you should go watch that stuff. Yeah, I think Charlie Clips was the best. And honestly, in this track, he has the best bars. But honestly, him being on Wild 'N Out is a waste of talent. But if he's getting paid, he's getting paid, isn't it? But I mean, don't come at Eminem, man. Like, didn't Eminem have something to do with his career at some point? Quote me if I'm wrong. Anyway.
Seated slide, but Nick didn't even rhyme his opening bar in the last track, and Prince Easy said he'd eat a dead woman's vagina.
Damn, M, what you like 5 minutes away from 70?
Old jokes will always get a bell in my book, but Nick himself is pushing 40 and M just turned 47. If anything, Nick is almost 4 times closer to being Eminem's age than Eminem being 70. And while we're on the subject of age, Mariah Carey is 49 and turns 50 in March, yet I don't hear anybody talking about this.
Come on, man. Crypt got it right. Like, come on. Eminem is not that much older than you. You're almost there. And if you want to bring age into it, Nick, at your age, he was better than you. Come on. At your age, he was way better than you. I don't know how many albums you sold. If you sold an album before, I don't know, but there's no way that you can ever reach those levels. I'm sorry, but you can't. You're not good, bro. I think if I put pen to paper, I could be better than you. Anyway.
So, can we start calling Nick Cannon a cougar hunter at this point?
Strapping the dynamite, word to Florida Evans.
JJ was the character on Good Times that said dynamite, not Florida Evans. That was his mother. I understand he's trying to make the rhyme scheme work, but it's just incorrect information.
Hello.
Why? The precedent is wrong. You lot didn't do your research properly.
Oh, lucky person, you got the number right, cause you are talking to Kid a Dynamite!
Nah, I ain't do this verse for the fame and the clout. I did this verse to say, keep my brother name out your mouth.
This is simply not true. The amount of people that have dissed Nick Cannon in the past is absolutely unprecedented, yet here you all are going at the biggest person. Literally type in Nick Cannon diss and there's probably like 75 of them right now after this entire thing. Get to writing, Charlie.
I've been a star, your favorite actress wanna get sexual.
20 seconds of Hitman doing nothing besides saying very generic things such as this.
When you ain't perked up, you sweeter than lemonade.
According to most recipes for lemonade, it is considered a sweet and sour drink because lemons are sour and sweetened by sugar. In fact, if your lemonade is only sweet, it means you made it wrong and you should not have made it this far in life.
See, you tried to bully Pink and them, Britney Spears and NSYNC and them.
Hey, what?
Do you know what? Yeah. I watch snippets of Wild 'N Out here and there. I don't know these people, you know. I don't know. I don't know them. I don't. Like, they're trying to act all hard, but who's this? Like, why are you here? Like, why are you here? Obviously, you're getting paid because you won't just get up and diss Eminem, bro. You're getting paid for it. But, like, come on, man. You're good, yeah? I have to say, everyone on this track is better than Nick Cannon. Everyone on this track is better than Nick Cannon. But you can't bring this to him. Look at what Jonah Lucas tweeted here. Imagine if all of these guys just got up and made a track. Like, these people, have they forgotten what happened to Ja Rule, bruv? You forgot the track that Eminem brought out and he didn't even rap, bruv. Oh my days. Anyway.
One of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that. Seriously, the amount of time these guys forget their words or say different words when they're supposed to say other words is going to get annoying in this.
Don't you got a cash flow? What the fuck you mad for?
Hey, one of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that.
Don't you got a...
Also, Hitman thinks having money means you can't get mad at anything, even though Nick Cannon is clearly mad enough to make 2 diss tracks and he's bragged about his money several times.
Subtract you at a casket.
Hey, one of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that.
You at a casket.
You mad that you ain't cannon.
Can somebody try and tell me, yeah? Because it's impossible, can somebody try to tell me how that line makes sense? You're angry that you're not Nick. What? So you're telling me Eminem would rather be Nick Cannon than be Eminem? What? Bro, like, I don't know what Nick Cannon does outside of rap, but in rap, this is the best he can do, bro. This is the best Nick Cannon can do. This is the best he can do. Eminem makes tracks every day. Every day, guarantee you, he's making tracks, he's writing his rhymes, doing what he's doing. Yeah? On the track, every day. Nick Cannon does his wilding out freestyles. But then, your own people have told you, MC, please stop. Anyway.
Oh, that was a belly laugh worth 10 cents. A guy who literally holds more records than anyone in hip-hop history is mad that he's not a guy whose only recognizable song is with a rapist that pisses on underage girls. I'm halfway tempted to take away some sins because this statement is so outlandish that I feel like Conceited is just fucking with Nick's ego on this.
Do you know what? That track, Gigolo, yeah? You know, I didn't even know that was Nick Cannon, you know? I didn't even care to know who it was before. It's only a few days ago I found out it was Nick Cannon. And even that, I thought that is way too good for his standard. The stuff he says in Wildin' Out, bro, you need to allow it.
But I can't.
And all them pills you stay cramming, still giving you brain damage.
Eminem is 11 years sober. I think I said that in the last one as well. I understand that he's trying to do some clever wordplay with the song titles and brain damage and guilty conscience, but it's just not fucking true. It doesn't take pills anymore.
Cause you stay up on cannonballs.
That's a hand.
You always hide in your trailer, we know you big man.
Hey, one of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that.
He forgot his own lines. His own lines. Not somebody else in the video. His lines, bro. Why are you here? You do battle rap as well. You're not as good as, you know, Charlie and them lot, but you're there. Stick to that, get better at that, but you're on Wildin' Out. You might be getting more money, but bro, your talent is going.
We know you big man.
And get your bitch to running all lap.
Hey, one of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that. I told you it was gonna get annoying, and we're not even to Prince Easy's yet. He fucking forgot his whole damn verse.
Instead of staying in the booth to get your rhyming out.
Honestly, I blame whoever edited this video on all of these scenes being in here of people forgetting their words. I've filmed several music videos where I don't remember every single word that I say, but I take them out. I mean, seriously, that is like editing 101. Throw a slow-mo cinematic in there. Have a Wildin' Out girl flash the camera. Show DJ T-Rex fucking a turntable. Literally, whatever you do not show a rapper not memorizing their lines and mumbling their lyrics because it looks so amateurish and they are going up against arguably the greatest rapper alive and you can't make these mistakes. Okay.
Honestly, who shot this video? I don't know who shot this video. I don't know whose phone they shot the video on, but it's terrible. This person is probably, I don't know what they were doing to, I don't know what was happening in this video. Yeah, but like Crypt said, if somebody's mumbling and they don't they can't keep up with their own lyrics, you need to edit it out, man. Everybody edits out. Even us that were on here, we edit out, man. Like, what are you doing?
Prince Easy sucks, and he basically forgot every single fucking word that he wrote down. So I'm just gonna show you all the times that he missed a word, and then I'm gonna put a bell at the end of it instead of saying something in between each time. So
See, Prince Easy, I've never heard of this guy before. I saw this video. I don't know him. But you can't come at Eminem with this hair, bruv. You're not Snoop, bruv. You can't pull off this hair. You need to cut it. I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion.
So I'll just say it right now. Hey, one of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that.
Ain't no back doing, cause all of my troops thorough. Ain't got no bitch block Nina, my new girl.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Sick of all my homies keep dying, my puke Earl.
This sucks.
What's he talking about? Can somebody break down what he's talking about? It doesn't make sense for me to even break down.
I should've took him and just let us keep Juice WRLD.
I'm gonna go ahead and interrupt Prince Easy, not remembering anything he wrote. I know you guys are probably wanting to watch that, but first we gotta add on to the shit stack. But that was totally fucked up and uncalled for. Juice's body wasn't even cold by the time this came out, and I've basically determined that Prince Easy is a piece of shit. I shouldn't even have to explain how stupid it was to do this. 100 sins, and rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
Just like Crypt said. Come on. Like, someone just passed away, what, a day or two before this came out, and you're adding that in, like Eminem should have died instead of this guy. Like, you don't even know what happened or anything, but you're trying to bring this in. It's not a diss, bro. It just shows you're a heartless person to you. You're a heartless person to the guy who died. Sorry, I forgot his name. But like, you can't even honor that person's name enough to, keep that out. Like, what were you digging for? Like, what are you digging for to bring to the table? Like, why would you dig out this guy's death as part of a diss track? It makes no sense. You have no honor, bro. There alone, you lost the battle. You lost the battle. You lost the battle for the whole team by saying that, because now everybody you think is gonna support you doesn't support you anymore. Bro. Anyway.
Back to business.
This sucks more than anything that has ever sucked before.
Nick, my brother, you dissed him, that gotta suffer.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Told him don't dish you back, let us handle this motherfucker.
What the fuck?
Look, I scratched the cereal number up off the baby llama. Him ain't seen a ratchet this dirty since his baby mama.
Of the 88 words that Prince Easy rapped on the track, he physically only said 19 of them in this video. So coincidentally, he left out 69 words. We're gonna give him 69 sins. Also,
This is why I like Crypt, yeah? Because he literally studies the video and literally brings out everything wrong with it. Literally. Come on, man. You can't, bro. You can't.
So Hitman called a gun a llama in the last track, and now Prince Easy is calling a gun a llama in this track. And to be honest, I've heard a lot of people call guns weird things, but this diss track series is the only time I've ever heard it be called a llama, and they've had two people say it in two different tracks. There's literally a million different things you can call a gun, but you coincidentally call it something that somebody else has called it, and it's oddly specific. So I'm definitely giving a sin for either stealing or no creativity.
Didn't Charlie Clip say, why have 5 talented guys on one track? You're not talented if you're borrowing a bar from your friend that was in the track before. It means you didn't come up with any good material. Literally no material. You've got no substance here. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? This guy needs to get off my screen, man.
Also, Prince Easy clearly hasn't heard Kim. I think calling her a dirty wretched doesn't even pale into comparison as what Eminem's called her. I think it said something similar to that in the last video about Prince Easy. Man, this guy's really limited on what he could talk about.
All this cocaine out here and you want to put your nose in my business.
What is this fixation of Eminem's 11-year-old drug use? Like, I don't understand why they keep coming back to this.
Look, he shared that with everybody and explained that to everybody. He went sober for all of us. All of his fans, he went sober for us. He explained that. We know he's been sober for all this time. But still, you're going to bring out the white jokes, and you're going to bring out the drug jokes, and you're going to bring out all of these things that have gone. Like, it's all gone, bruv. It's all gone. Why are you here? And why is this guy on my screen?
God damn, y'all niggas ain't have to do them like that. Shit, we don't do it, we overdo it.
Is Nick listening to the same thing that everybody else is listening to? Nick, if you are currently watching this, please comment what makes you think that this is, like good. Like, why do you think this wins this entire thing? Just let me know. Is it because you guys made back-to-back tracks and that Eminem hasn't responded in 24 hours like you've liked? Because it took you over a year to respond to the warning, and you responded with I'm a Slick Rick.
Should play fucked up games, win fucked up prizes.
Nick thinks that the camera is a mirror, and he's talking to himself. Because he know he fucked up.
I ain't have to rap on this motherfucker. You know what? I'm not gonna rap.
Nick Cannon lied, and that's a real...
No! What is, it's a trick question? Nick Cannon is not a real rapper?
This is the thing. Yeah. If you say you're not going to rap, then don't rap then, bruv. Why are you going to rap now? I don't even need to rap. I'm not going to rap. Rather than he spits his bars. Which, honestly, would have been better if he didn't spit them.
Life sin.
You used to be in a position to talk to kids and they listen. Now you a politician. You voted for Trump, bitch, admit it.
Why the fuck does Nick Cannon rap?
Before Crypt gets into it, you said Eminem voted for Trump, yeah? Okay. What about the BT cipher that Eminem did? Did you not hear how he ripped apart this guy? Did you not hear how he ripped apart Trump? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on.
Like this. He was literally just speaking perfectly fine a second ago, and then as soon as he starts the rap, he goes back into this little whisper thing that he did in the first diss. Also, does Nick forget Eminem's 4.5-minute BET cipher literally shitting all over Donald Trump?
But we better give Obama props, because what we got in office now's a kamikaze that'll probably cause a nuclear holocaust. And while the drama pops and he waits for shit to quiet down, he'll just gas his plane up and fly around till the bombing stops.
Do you know how many people in the culture got behind Eminem after that? Obviously, they were with him before, but when he said that, and I'm not even from America, yeah, but how many Americans got behind him when he said that? And then now you're coming to try and say he voted for him and all that. Anyway, as you can see on the screen, he's about to rip him about the Renegade flute.
Also, the only time Nick remotely sounds like he knows how to rap, he's literally just rapping lyrics from Eminem's verse on Renegade and changing a handful of words with the exact same flow.
But now you getting facelifts like an Instagram horse.
I can't find any information anywhere about Eminem getting a facelift. But I did find this information about Mariah Carey constantly getting Botox injections throughout her marriage with Nick Cannon.
Used to be the king of the rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics. Now all you do is just cry like you got Tourette's and hysterics.
Hey, more of Renegade! Also just realized whoever annotated this on Genius sucks at picking out what words are, because he clearly says rude, not world.
The original music that your fans used to cherish. Now you debate.
With Crypt, nobody's safe, bro. You need to get your stuff on point, because Crypt will find you. Crypt is good at this stuff. He will find you, bro. Anyway.
Disputed, hated, and viewed in America as a motherfucking.
Bro, do not even try to take my guy's lines, bro. Don't even try to mix Eminem's lines. Use your own. But obviously you're not good at it, so you have to borrow it.
Drug addict, never be a legend.
Hey, more.
Somebody has been declared a legend years ago. Years ago. And he's still alive. He's a living legend, this guy. I thought you saying he would never be a legend. Bro, you're not a legend, bro. What have you done that's legendary? Nick, what have you done, bro? Anyway.
Renegade! Also, again with the fixation of the 11-year-old drug use, I know you're trying to flip his own lyrics, but you're doing a piss poor job of it. Also, he tries to rhyme legend with, I don't even know what. Legend doesn't even come close to rhyming with anything in this section.
Start to stare at who's in the mirror. Look at all that fucking Botox, bitch. I know you embarrassed.
I would love to hear the raw clip of this part of the music video because I have no fucking idea what Nick Cannon is saying, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't know either. Also, more Botox, you know, because Mariah had Botox while you guys were married. You probably paid for it.
All the tricks and the gimmicks.
You probably paid for it.
You like the new white supremacist.
Being white means you're a white supremacist. Apparently.
Say the same fucking sentences, nigga. You ain't no lyricist.
Well, according to you, he is.
My number 2, Eminem. And then when you just talk about just straight lyricism, like
can't rap with him.
Like battle for battle, you
can't rap with him.
Bet you never thought the kill shot would come from the cannon.
Oh, Nick Cannon thought the camera was a mirror again.
You used to be a renegade.
Hey.
You said he's the best lyricist. Now you're saying this. Whose word are you sticking through to? What do you think this is? Look, Eminem doesn't need to respond. Honestly, he doesn't need to respond because the fans will kill you. The fans will do it. Have you forgotten what happened last year? Like, have people actually forgotten what happened last year already? Like, I don't even know what to say anymore, man.
Hey, more Renegade! I love how Nick took the time to even layer his own vocals and like change the pitch. This was the best sounding he was the entire time. For that, I won't give you a sin for copying Renegade again. Nick Cannon includes an interview of the one time Eminem spoke about him, even though there's dozens of interviews out there of Nick Cannon basically sucking all over Eminem's junk.
Oh my days.
These are my socials. Feel free to follow.
Anyway, yeah. That's Crypt socials. Go follow them. Honestly, this guy's he's a really good up and coming rapper. He's got some balls, you know. Crypt has got some balls. But yeah, man. What is going on here with Nick Cannon? Like, what do you think you're doing? And then he tried to declare that he won. Anyway, look. Winners don't say that they won. Other people say it for them. Rich people, they don't say they're rich. Other people say it for them. Yeah? You don't see Bill Gates walking around saying I'm rich. No, man. We say it for him. Forbes will say it for him. Yeah, so you don't need to come in and say that you won. The same thing, what's his name, Tory Lanez did last year. He went to go declare he won. Bruv. Honestly, it was a good battle. That was a good, healthy battle. But Tory Lanez didn't win, bruv. I'm sorry. If you listened properly and listened to the interviews and everything, the breakdown of it all during the one battle. But I think Tory Lanez, yeah, should go after Nick Cannon. I think that would be a battle that we need to see, because Tory Lanez will kill Nick Cannon, bruv. Well, that's just my opinion. Anyway, if you like my video, please like, subscribe, share, send this all over the place. It'll help me out. And yeah, I'm just trying to make another living. Thank you very much, and see you soon.